Hi, it's Ashley Latta here. I'd like to carry on today in today's short video on the theme of how we answer the telephone in our dental practices. If you watched the last video I produced, I talked about the fact that it's important to answer the telephone away from the desk, particularly to new inquiries. So, remember this phrase, you only get one chance to make a first impression. So what are some of the things you can do to make that impact and make that first impression a positive one? Well, the first thing is that when you answer the telephone at your practice, please ensure that you can make sure you do it within 3 or 4 rings. And that way, you're making a really good impression straight away. The second thing is ensure that the receptionist, when she answers the telephone, uses the name of the practice, but also her name as well. It's a great way of building rapport straight away with the patient. The third thing to do is, you will find a patient who, especially if they're making an inquiry about a new procedure, they will say something like, do you do, or how much is it, or can you give me some more information? The next thing that you want your receptionist doing is this. It's saying, well, listen, thanks very much for your new inquiry. My name is Brenda. Can I take a note of your name? Ah, so your name is Marjorie. Many thanks, Marjorie. Many thanks for contacting our practice. I have just one more quick question for you. Do you mind telling me how you actually heard about us? That really is a crucial question to ask. The main reason is you may be doing lots of marketing, you may be doing lots of promotions at the moment, and you need to find out what's working in your practice. And if you can find out how the patient heard about you, you will instantly know what's working well in your practice, what sorts of marketing is working, and how they heard about you. If, for example, they heard about you from the social media, or maybe it was referral, then you'll know exactly where to put more of your marketing budget as you move forward. So 3 quick tips to make a really, really good first impression. The first thing is that when the receptionist answers the telephone at your practice, make sure she uses the name of the practice and her own name as well. Second thing you want her to do is to make sure she gets the name of the potential client, and that way you can really build that strong rapport. A great way of asking for the name is repeating your own name. So my name is Brenda, your name is, easy way of getting it. But the third and crucial question to ask is find out exactly how the patient heard about you. That's such valuable information. If you find out that the patient heard about you as a recommendation or referral from another client, you know you've got a really motivated patient who's more likely to want to do business with you than anyone else. So hopefully you've found those 3 quick tips useful to help you increase the more of the right type of patients come through into your practice. If you think about it, in people's lives, people at work, and when's the only time they can do their business? When's the only time they can do their own personal business? That's probably going to be between the hours